like, I don't know, hung out there for a little while and chilled and bonded. And I did what we used to do when he was much younger. And I would just rub like his knuckle and finger areas of his hand. And he ended up chilling out and passing out all on his own. Right, babes? So I said, screw it. And I left him there. This kid slept all night long. Not me, because obviously my internal clock is wake up, wake up, wake up, because normally I wake up to feed him. Dude, he had his hands back like this, chilling. He slept from, I want to say, 7:30, 7:45 last night to 6:30 this morning without waking for a bottle. I mean, I even made a bottle and dumped it this morning because he never woke for it. You know what I mean? Good morning, Pat.
Good morning, y'all. Everybody doing good?
As good as can be considered for a Monday.
Yeah. Wiped out from yesterday.
I bet.
You
have a lot on your plate.
Oh, well, did the early show, then did the whole Tupperware thing for the rest of the day, then came home and, of course, had to cook and put a video together so it could launch today. And get up and get back at it all again.
I need a smoke, but it's cold outside.
Hey, Bill. Good morning, Jason.
Yay, Patrick. Prospecting's in the house. Good morning. Like I said, I kind of messed up and forgot to make my second cup of coffee. Well, it's like halfway done. It's heated up. I was doing it when he started freaking out in his swing because he woke up and he could see me and I was like ignoring him, trying to get all my stuff together. But I knew I still had to change him, get his bottle ready, because I knew he was going to be ready to chow. But he only ate like part of it, so I'm sure I will be giving him more throughout the stream. Good morning, chilling and grilling adventures with Dan B. He just entered the chat. Good morning, nice to see you.
But did good on the Tupperware stuff, so
that's awesome.
Oh yeah, we got the whole. I probably did close to 200 in sales yesterday, and that's a good thing. And I get 2 more recruits. I can become manager and possibly qualify for a car someday. So.
Wow, I didn't know they did that, kind of like a Mary Kay cosmetic thing.
Oh yeah, it's but even without all that, the savings are great based on the sales I did. Okay, I'm now qualified where I can get the Micro Pro grill, which I absolutely love. We've got several of them. We keep one in the camper, and it's like you can cook anything in the Micro Pro grill in the microwave. Steaks with the sear marks right on them, cake, grilled cheese sandwich from 0 to crispy on both sides in under 2 minutes. Micro Pro grill. Freaking awesome. But they run over $200. Sometimes $300 range, but because of yesterday's sales and getting my numbers for the month, I can get one for $50.
Wow, that's awesome. So
that's one more I've got, and if I do turn around and sell this to somebody, I can offer them a steep discount and still make money.
Right?
So,
that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Hubby's I think he's in his car on the way home now. He was on call this past week, and let me tell you, during that Arctic blast, oh my God, nonstop calls for frozen pipes, which he can't do anything because he's not a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a regular, type 2 or 3 maintenance guy, paint, does somewhat small bits of carpentry here and there, but again, anything major, they got the carpenter for that. They got the plumber. They got the electrician, supposedly. Or what? Like he has to at least show up and check out whatever's happening, and if it's more than what he
Yeah.
can do, then he has to call the bigger.
Yeah, he's got to go do the triage.
Right. Well, last night around 8:30, something like that, he gets a text message, which just some guy's name. It didn't say who it was, or excuse
What
me,
it
he
was
got a
about.
phone call from this person. Apparently, earlier in the morning, he got a text message, but it didn't say Manchester Fire Department. It said Craig so and so. He
Yeah.
don't know anything, and
Yeah.
it said no hot water. So he was assuming. Why would the fucking fire department say that? The whole reason that they called in the morning, which they didn't say Manchester Fire Department, and my husband just assumed it was another tenant in the building with the busted pipe, which they had to cut off or whatever. Okay, so they didn't have any water. 8:30, it's this. It's the fire department calling because they haven't heard from anybody. No one's responded yet, and he's like, "What are you talking about? I haven't gotten anything, blah, blah, blah. The actual business isn't open on the weekends." Anywho, because they cut the frozen pipe and just left it the way it is, there was something going off in the fire panel box, firebox panel, whatever.
Yeah.
So they were telling him that whoever has to go down there and wait for the proper person to go there and do what they have to shut the thing off. Needless to say, he did not get home until close to 2 o'clock this morning. Then had to get up for the normal time he normally does. Probably, well, he usually gets up at 4:30, but I think he might have slept till like 5 to be to work for 7.
Yeah.
But he just texted me and says, "I'm coming home at 10." Which I was shocked when I got up with him this morning that he was gone. But the only reason I would say that he did leave was because he still had the company truck with the plow.
Yeah.
And the on-call phone and keys, which you turn in. He does a Monday to Monday. But this was his last supposed, unless somebody quits, on-call for like a year. And he went out with a freaking bang, let me tell you.
That would be nice. Get some time off.
I'm looking forward to like the Mark Lewis is in the house. Sorry, I didn't say it. I saw you like 2 minutes ago, but of course, yada yada yada. I'm looking forward to the possible 4-day weekend. Oh, excuse you. Up at bless you, I should say, up at camp. Take that Monday off.
Time away is always good.
Yeah. Yep. So, and then I figured I didn't know hubby was coming home. So this morning, my plans with my daughter, Paula Abrams is in the house. Sorry if I say that wrong.
Paula.
Sorry. Yeah. So I figured, hey, it's not as cold as it has been. Last time I took my mother grocery shopping was not this past Friday, the Friday before, but I know that we had at least eight meals. She had at least 3 to 4 still in her freezer. So it's not like she's completely out. But I figured Bud Biles in the house. Thanks for joining us this morning. Instead of going and seeing if she wants to do groceries and bringing her out in the cold, screw that. After my stream, which I'm ending at noon, we're going to leave and go down and we're going to go pick up my daughter, Chantel, and we're supposed to be doing this humongous loop blanket party. It's like you crochet with your arms or something. Yeah, all it is putting a loop in a loop and a loop and a loop and just keep going, apparently.
You're using that yarn stuff?
Yeah, the real fuzzy yarn. So we're going to go, I'm going to pick her up and we're going to go Hobby Lobby or something and check out and pick up, I think we need like 6 to 8 skeins or something like that. And they're probably like $6 to $8 a freaking thing. And from there, we'll do that first because last time I did groceries for my mother, I was bringing them to her at 1:30 and she was just getting out of bed. So I figured, hey, we'll do all the running around first. We'll go to Hobby Lobby, la la la. We'll go to Market Basket, pick up what I know she eats, and then bring it to her. And all we
Good
have,
morning, Don. Just be
all we have to do is
cool.
put it away for her. Huh. Just be cool, metal detecting. And I'll have my daughter with me, so I'll have an excuse as to why we can't stay like for 4 hours.
Mhm. Yeah. Ooh.
So yeah, so hubby doesn't know that, but it'll be nice for him to just be able to see us for, you know, a little bit, and then
Mhm.
he can go to bed. He can hang out and watch whatever he wants. You won't have to worry about the baby being fussy or anything like that. Hey, James and Rebecca, or just James, but I always want to be respectful and say both.
Morning, messy hole.
In stereo.
Yeah,
How's it
you don't
going?
want a messy hole with an echo. Echo.
Yeah, that's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Roll. Not saying that. I'm not, you know,
Yeah, just end over end.
right. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mm. So,
Rocky
yeah,
Mountain Light prospecting in the house.
Rocky Mountain, what's up, brother? Post-op appointment now in 15 minutes.
The like and support.
Mm-hmm.
A post.
Keep up with what them doctors tell you to do, man.
Right.
Mm.
I did say just be cool metal detecting, right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, just want to make sure that I don't have makeup with me. It's in the microwave, so I'm just doing the hey, rock on. Hangle loose. Oh my lord.
Yeah,
So yeah. Hubby's out running around doing all this crap for all these different people during the Arctic blast. Guess whose hot water heater shit the bed on Friday?
Ooh. Good thing you know a guy, huh?
Yeah.
You should have him bring the old one in and set it up in the background.
Dude, we got so much shit in our background. It's not even funny. I have 3 freaking old fire call boxes with the telegraph thing inside it. Because we thought, hey, we'll have one for us and possibly sell to make some money off of it. He was salvaging because they were ripping them out of the buildings. Still in my dining room.
Yeah, but now you can take those up to camp, and he could set them up so you could communicate between your camper and someone else's camper
via the telegraph.
Yeah, it's like I'll send you 16 taps when we're coming over with the dessert. Okay, they're on their way. You know, right? It's like, oh no, our power went out. You know, that's 5 taps. Take.
Right. I thought of just nostalgically having one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Up there at camp.
Mm.
Are you kidding with being able to text, or she's right there, can open the door and go, yo, bitch. I didn't mean to drool when I went to do this. Don't mind me. My stomach is growling, so I'm mowing a reheated spaghetti.
Followed by a funny bone.
Maybe. That's a good possibility.
Thank you, Dan.
He came home the night before last, again on call. He wasn't sure. Yeah, Friday night. He wasn't sure if he was even going to make it home or whatever it was because of all the calls that were coming in. But he did, and he came home with the. I asked him. I told him. I always give him a list. Blah blah blah. If we need stuff, especially where it was so cold. I haven't been out in a week with him. You know what I mean? So, anyhow. He was supposed to come home with whatever and boners and Cheetos, and he came home with a pizza, and that was it. But that worked. So he had to go back out. Well, when he came back home, he stopped at 7-Eleven for whatever, and he was like, "The motherfucking have any Cheetos here?" And when I came out to make Little Sprout a freaking bottle right before midnight or whatever, I like walked right by him. I didn't even see him. And it was like as I was heading back into the nursery, I was like, "Oh, Cheetos!" Yeah, they're gone. I finished them off last night. And we won't even mention the butter gooeyes. Oh my God, those are gone in the next day.
I've never even tried one.
And the funny thing, they're so good, right? I'm trying to
I've been working on my fudge recipe, so now I've got a peanut butter caramel fudge going on and a peanut butter butterscotch.
Ooh, that sounds decadent.
Dude,
See, where he said butter gooeyes, I didn't know if he meant butter, like a stick of freaking butter, or if he meant butter scotch. Because I guess if you throw enough sugar on a stick of butter, it'll taste pretty damn sweet. But I'm like eating these things. They're kind of like, you know, if you were going to make chocolate chip cookies, but instead of doing the cookies, you say, forget, we're going to put it in a pan and make like, cut them into bars or squares. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the texture of them. They were kind of squarish, but yet no corners, if you will. And just the taste of them, I'm like, is that butterscotch that I'm tasting? Blah, blah, blah. So anyways, I told them in a couple of chats, I would love the recipe. However, for shits and giggles, I Googled, they actually have a recipe that says butter gooeyes. Okay. But I kind of like quickly scanned the ingredients and I didn't see butterscotch morsels written in there at all. I read butter, cream cheese, sugar, you know, like cake, some kind of cake, you know, a cake mix. I was like, oh my God, but I don't
want to get you some special ingredient for that.
Yeah. Dude, I'm still
funky gooeyes.
I was gonna say, yeah, funky gooeyes. I keep saying to Jeffifa, where is my effing puck? Where's my hockey puck?
That's the stuff, man.
I will say that it's good to see you up on the piano with Bean and his family. Okay, on I go. Happy tunes in the field prospecting. Take care, Bob. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good luck. Whatever the doctors tell you, get better. The semi-professional clogging community isn't the same without you. I'm just guessing that's his hobby. You know?
I'm going to focus on our videos on searching some of them. That's awesome. I can't wait to see them. We're going to attempt to to hunt Vermont on the times that we're up there. There's so much, like I said, just on our street or the one before our road, not really a street. Class 3, class 4 roads. Actually, the road that my sister's camp is on is maintained till about an eighth of a mile away from her freaking property. Then that's kind of like not. But apparently there's one person on that road that lives there year round, and he kind of does maintenance, you know, here and there. More snowfall.
Oh, yeah. Somebody got to take care of that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, pokey pokes. You guys will have to be a part of some of them. Freaking right, James. Let us know. Hubby will definitely be into it. And thank you so much for thinking of us. I know, you know, like, I mean, I do have my daughter, and, you know, that I pretty much at this point, she's the only one I trust with the baby. We are bringing him camping and stuff like that. And we want to, you know, have him be part of our adventures. But I think when we go out with you and Rebecca, we'll have somebody, we'll have my daughter take care of them. That way,
Yeah, that'd be best because it sounds like you're getting set up. I mean, no, really. He's talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna go searching for some of them in the early spring, the summer. And it's like, So yeah, if I'm gonna wander off into the woods, with potential predators and stuff out there, I'm gonna bring slower people with me.
Well, I must say, in all honesty, we have been out with them a handful of times. We've done like 1 or 2 beach hunts.
They are fun to be around. I've only gotten to hunt with them once, and I've ever since then been looking forward to the next time.
The first time we met them, we hunted some woods on top of the hill. That's when Nancy, ambient girl, drives a fucking Jaguar. Okay, she had this thing going up these. I was like, oh my god. But anyways, I was like awestruck because I, had been watching the videos of whatever before we started, and ambient girl Nancy was very, very welcoming. Actually, Stan was the first one who ever reached out. He must have saw my first live, well, not live, my first by myself, like this is Dean, meet the voice behind the camera type deal. And I wore like these 70s freaking porn glasses because I thought they would like hide me.
Yeah.
One of those, you can't see me. But anyways,
semi cougar.
It was awesome. It was James and Rebecca again, awestruck. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh my god, it's James and Rebecca. Even though Rebecca's like this, she'd be like, you know what I mean? She'd like looked at me like she was smelling onions, like, who the fuck is this broad? Who's this little bitch coming at us? Like I knew them. But
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I felt like, oh my god, blah, 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 blah. But they were awesome. Not right, Johnny. Admonished the metal, messy hole. Mikey, which I'm not going to say his last name, but I don't think he has a YouTube channel. If he does, I don't know about it. Let's see. There's quite a dirt diggler. Was he there? I can't remember now. But for anyways, the New Hampshire cleanup crew are awesome people. Excuse me. They opened their arms to us the very first time that Stan gave us the coordinates to where they were going to be. And Stan continued that, blah, blah, blah. But now with the baby, it's 100%. Oh. Sorry, I just saw, I'm like, oh shit, I'm missing some of the chat here. Just part of making those videos. I was raised in the Black Hills of South Dakota. One time I was nanny of this guy's 3 grandkids. We would get 4 or 5 foot at a time. Wow. We're just a bunch of goose, right? And I think that's why, we felt like, wow, man, we definitely feel comfortable. We did not feel, you know what I mean, like a cold draft or anything like that. Like I said, not to say other than the look I got from Rebecca, but again, she was like, oh my god, the time I walked up to her on the beach, James had a live stream going. And he didn't know at the time who I was, okay? Well, he did, but not on that day.
Yeah.
So he's doing his live stream and he goes, oh shit, there's some fucking lady walking up to Rebecca. Let's go see what's going on. And then as he approached, he was like, oh, hey, it's Bean. Yada, 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 you know what I mean? But yeah. And that was just a fluke of us seeing each other on the beach that day. I never turned down a dig with anyone. I won't mention any names, but when we were first starting, we were denied by all the local groups. Wow. No kidding.
Snobs.
Well, I know that Admonished Metal has reached out to Green Mountain or whatever they are, those people up there, you know what I mean? And said, even though they're in Vermont or whatever, you know, like, hey guy, we'd love to do a collab. And I, as far as I know, have not ever heard back from them. They have not responded at all. So
Talking about that Chartreuse Hillside. That's a better way to
Same thing with the Hampshire Beach metal detecting. I only know him by voice in his videos, his long green shovel. And it's the guy that always wears sneakers, whether it's summer or whatever. However, I also heard that he could, you know, he could be territorial or whatever. So I try to stay away from. We're all out there to have a good time. I don't want to be, you know, Dan, old Danny boy. He's run into some people that have come right up to him on the beach and literally was like squaring off. I would have clocked him with my digger or my scoop. You know what I mean? Like, grasshopper, show you the moves on the freaking beach.
It's like, you don't own this beach now. Ease up out my face before something bad happens.
We've had yoga bitches all the, you know, turn nasty. Like, you're all out there worshiping the sun and la la la. We're out there on the hill and we're coming up from, you know, the high tide mark where the water is going out. And they're all like, oh, downward facing dog shit. And they look at us like, hey, fuck you, bitch. Keep it up. I will go right in between your guys' bent freaking legs, okay? You don't own the beach. I don't care if you own a house over there. You don't own the beach, you know? I will park my ass and smoke a fatty right in front of your freaking asses.
Hey, watch me light a fart.
Yeah. I'll leave that up to hubby.
Oh, you let him hold the match for you?
Hey, downward facing dog. I will dig a hole right now and empty my bladder right here on high tide mark. Just make it look like I'm reclining, watching the sunrise. No, I don't want to mess with me. Like I said, I couldn't believe how quickly they were like, namaste off our fucking beach. I couldn't want to be like a kind of kick Sam behind you as you walk.
Bumper sticker. Namaste the fuck away from me.
I'm sorry, baby. Am I killing you? I yelled at Buddy yesterday for peeing in the house or whatever. I lost my chicken, and this one started crying like I was yelling at him. Huh. I know. I had to pick him up and hug him. I'm so sorry.
But this is why you don't make me angry.
Thank you, Paula. My mother used to do this. You know, hello. Other than the people in your family, somebody's just going to think you got something in your eye. Okay? I do the Hawaiian hello. Got to have that little with it, too.
Oh, I remember that too, BC. There was something so precious about that day.
I remember when. Oh, I remember when I loved my life. Yeah, I know. Cooby dooby 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 doops. You want to try drinking the rest of your Bobby? I see you looking over there. Let's see.
I was dying laughing when BC was going to do that backflip into the snow, and he didn't know his camera had fallen off the windowsill. So he goes through the whole thing. You can hear him talking, and he's like, "Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Where's my phone?" Get a little louder. Where's my phone? There you go. All right. Dude, I thought I was gonna piss myself. That was great.
Oh my god, too funny.
He climbs up and falls off the roof. Okay, I slipped a little.
What you doing? You tired already? He like keeps rubbing his eyes and not drinking the bubba. He's teething, so He
And,
hasn't really been tugging on his ears, thank God, because that's when they don't want to drink the bottle. Usually, it's because their ears are bothering them. Hoping he's not getting any ear infections, because that's another thing with
the little ones.
not his mother, but my other daughter, Chantal. When she was a baby, every time she cut teeth, she had an ear infection. So that kid was on amoxicillin, freaking. So the first 18 months of her, not 18 months, but whenever they start freaking teething, 8 months, 6 months probably. Yeah, we went on vacation to the beach, at the beach, and my daughter was, a little older than this, and she had 2 little teeth at the bottom, cut 4 teeth at the top, all at the same time, and I thought that was her problem because she was cutting 4 teeth. Yeah, no, she had double ear infections on top of that, which we didn't find out until like the day before, or one. Yeah, I think we had one normal day of her not crying. Out of 7 at the beach. Yeah. Was not fun. I tried to make it, but yeah, when you have a kid that's literally laying on you for days, you're both napping together in between the freaking whales. I had to.
Still kind of glad I didn't have kids.
Like I said, hubby never had kids. I was kind of, I don't want to say worried, but how about leery or whatever of how this was going to go. But I must say, he's been a trooper. He has him wrapped around his finger. Like, he loves this little boy. And he just said the other day that it's gonna suck when he gets bigger. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, I kind of like him right here at this stage.
Yeah.
But don't you want him to be like going with grandpa and going fishing and
Hey, here's the thing. If he doesn't get older, you don't get older.
Right. That must be what it. Oh, look, speaking of grandpa, I'm seeing the blinds move. Museum. Grandpa's home. Here he comes. Oh my goodness.
Paula, that's hilarious.
I remember when my little names that didn't start with doctor. Right?
Oh, that's hilarious.
What's going on, guys? Everybody saying hi. We told them Grandpa's home.
There we go.
Be there in a minute. Hey, can you do me a flavor? I have my coffee with brunch mug in the microwave. I never made it. Can you do that for me?
I'm gonna turn off my camera for a breathing treatment. I'll be right back.
Gotta love the nebulizer.
Nebulizer.
Sorry, I'm trying to swallow that piece of sausage and read the chat. I wish I had doctors to call in that book. Right? Kind of like, doctor of what? I don't think I ever had a little black book. I was never, my husband said if he was a female growing up, he would have definitely been a slut. And I'm like, yeah, well, most of us do have morals. If I didn't, I would be doing an Anna Nicole or whatever, and having I'd be the reverse of Hugh Hefner, okay, and have a dude for every want and need, and lived a life of luxury, but I don't know. I'm a sap for love, I guess. Huh?
We did the same thing in my high rise. They just
Man, I never ever used a little black book. I just call the number on the bathroom wall.
Oh, for a good time. Hey. Oh, shit. It was actually pretty warm here. I was gonna say, did you have to throw it in a bowl of rice to be able to use it? Where are you going? See his little t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it. There. Let me see if I can stretch him out. It's like Superman logo and you almost like Batman with the bam, bam, pop, slam.
Oh, Biff!
Yeah, my little pooper hero. BB. Do you want this? What's that? What is that? What you doing? You were just chewing on the nipple. You were, oh yes, you do want it? Okay. Let's move over and make some room for Grandpa to join. Oops, sorry. Slam into the breastbone. There we go. You wrap the little. Oh, this thing is soaking wet. Well, that means that before you weren't swallowing your milk, you were just letting it drip out. This kid in bibs. Well, this isn't a bib. It almost reminds me of like the things that the priests wear around their necks. Mm-hmm. Not a shawl either, but yeah. It's kind of like that, but the reverse because it goes this way to catch all.
Why don't they make bibs out of that ShamWow material?
Right? You're going to love my nuts. No, yeah, that's the slam chop guy. Yeah, the
slap chopper.
Slap chop. I can't even say it anymore. Oh my God. Didn't one of them go to jail for something?
Probably several of them.
Yeah, I think it was, I want to say, I could be wrong, so I shouldn't say it. Pornographic stuff, I think.
Ew. Too many weirdos.
5 yesterday plus 3 today. February is the coldest month.
Let's see.
We've had it pretty mild right up until the day before Christmas. We got that storm.
Did you hear about this earthquake in Turkey?
No. Is this a joke?
No. Yesterday there was a major earthquake in Turkey, 7.8.
Wow.
Right on the Turkey-Syria border. Could be felt like major damage 200 miles away.
Wow.
All these little provinces reporting, 16 buildings down, 8 buildings down, 2 buildings down, blah, blah, blah. But their dead count is like 16 buildings down. This happens at 4 a.m. They report 3 dead. Okay, so, yeah, the foreign reporting on the actual body count is bad. So now they're saying at least 175 people are dead after 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit Turkey and Syria early Monday.
Yeah, because you're talking 16 buildings that probably held a couple hundred peoples.
But I mean, that's per province or town, and there's hundreds of them.
Wow.
So, yeah, there's major heartache and sorrow.
He went to jail for beating a hooker. Thank you, BC. I knew one of them was some smear. Just like the freaking My Pillow dude starts off with selling a pillow, and then you hear his go see Dada, go outside. Then you hear the whole thing. I used to sleep under a bridge. Yeah, is that how you made your My Pillow? By picking up scraps off the fucking ground and sticking into the sack? But like you were selling your pillows before your sob story. You know what I mean? Mm. Why throw the wrench into the freaking some people. Mishka, Mushka, Mouseketeer. Whoa, flashback.
Flashback.
I just said Miska, Muska, Mouseketeer. You remember that?
Wrong kind of flashback.
It's a it's a Mickey Mouse freaking show. The TV show is fucking a net Unicello with them guys. Holy crap. Oh no. Is it Flashback Mondays? It is. Oh, careful.
I don't know. I have flashbacks every day. Man.
Thanks, Guapa.
Good morning, everyone. Not being rude. I'm just trying to tighten my ends up here before I sit down. I
I'm
still need to make coffee and everything.
sorry. Oh, for you. Yeah. Because you just made mine.
43 hours of overtime this weekend with the cold snap we had up here.
Weekend.
Holy shit.
Holy crap, dude.
43?
Oh, yeah. We got blown pipes all through our system.
Dude.
We got like 1,400 apartments, though, so.
You might be able to get one of them 3-ringer pools for out at the camp.
That's what I was saying. My check's going to look really sweet, but it really does suck.
Yeah.
Yes, no, we got to get a freaking hot water tank.
Yeah, we blew a hot water tank this weekend. It was just lovely.
That's God taking care of you.
Yeah, he's leveling things out again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so we don't feel like we're favored.
I was meant to be a carpenter.
Holy shit.
I'll be back, guys.
This off-the-grid bathing is for the birds.
Yeah, the bird bath wash.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a nursing home. Sponges!
Hell, I'll take a sponge bath.
Yeah, from
let him have his coffee first, but yeah.
Oh my God! Speaking of nursing home, hubby was saying he saw in the news yesterday that some nursing home sent a person to the morgue in North Carolina, and whatever an employee of the morgue heard somebody gasping and gasping for breath inside the freaking body bag. Can you imagine that shit? Don't they take people's pulses and stuff first? You know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Unless the person did expire slightly in the cold temperature, or I don't know, something. There's something about morgues, man, about people coming back. You know what I mean? Like, there have been babies crying that they find all of a sudden, was not in any shape or form to be breathing air. And then when they go back an hour later and they find a screaming baby, and I would be fucking I would be so afraid to see this thing crawl off the table.
Yeah. Not too many people out there can say, I woke up in a body bag.
No.
Yeah.
Right? Thank God it was
once in a lifetime experience.
Thank God it was before the autopsy, not during. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling a little lightheaded here, Doc. A little blood loss. Started this journey back in May for a hernia surgery. Pulled away from. Ooh. It's a different pouch. So isn't that where they do the mesh thing? Kind of like, remember when we used to have the patch for the inner tubes? Now they have like the something mesh. Isn't it like almost like a fruit holder? It patches where your gut separated so that I don't know. Diarrhea is hereditary. It ruins it runs in your genes. There you go. I almost ruined that freaking that joke. Diarrhea is hereditary. Runs in your genes. Yes, it do. Poo 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 poopy doopy doopy doo. Yeah, let me take a sip of this next one. Cheers for everybody that I didn't get to raise the mug for. Just a heads up that I am ending this stream at noon because I am going to go pick up some groceries and bring it to my mother. So just so I don't have to take her out into the cold or whatever. And I'm also going to pick up my daughter so that we can go check out the fuzzy thick yarn to do the blanket craft event that we're going to be doing this weekend. What?
Cool day.
Cool day?
Yeah.
It's cold out?
Cool day for you.
Oh. Well, I figured you'll have a nice...
I'll be in bed.
I know. I was going to say, you'll have a nice quiet house. You can freaking lay down, take a sleep. Yeah, but once you hit the bed, you know that they're going to get up. I mean, they're going to get up on the bed with you. Just let them go pee first. Everything should be all set. This one will be gone, so we won't hear them bitching. What are you doing? You looking at my? Let's see. Hi, Mido. You want to say hi? Hey, I'm grabbing the doggy. Look, Milo, want to give a baby kisses? Yubby dubs. Yubby dubs. Good boy. Good boy, Milo. Yubby dubs. Say, I love you, Caden. Good boy.
It's nice when all the pets get along.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy, bud. Buddy. Hi. And I'm not going to take your ball. It's right here. Oh, my God. Here it is. Yes, your grandpa.
Crap. Ah, goodness.
Oh, eek.
You get it? There he is. Good morning, all. How are we?
Milo and the baby.
Yeah. Morning, Bill. Dan.
Bill's comment gave me pink eye.
Kiki.
Went detecting yesterday. Told Tabs, Cam Flaw. Had a great time. Get the trash out of the way for the next time. Right? It's just all about getting out. I bet. Do you use a shovel that you use your foot with, Bill, or do you use a hand trowel? Because I was gonna say, I bet slicing a plug feels so much better now that you had your hip done.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from experience, yeah.
Yeah, considering I love the beach. Okay, hey, homos, move.
Almost.
Sorry. But when you have hip problems, like Rob at FL Thunder with the bone on bone, it makes walking in loose sand torture. However, after having your hip surgery, it's almost like you got a Michigan Gems is in the house.
Hey, Gems.
Morning, Joe.
Not to say that you have to learn how to re-walk all over again, but the muscular burn, you know what I mean, in your calf and in the back of your thigh, and the going up and down the dunes. I prefer the hard packed wet sand because it's like walking down the sidewalk.
When I first met Rob, I didn't realize he walked that way because of his hips. I figured, he's an older dude. It's probably from like poor toilet training and stuff like that. But
why? What does he walk like a cowboy?
Out.
Yeah.
It looks painful. It does.
I think it's eating all them butter gooeys that got him that way.
We were just talking about that before you came in. I said, "Oh yeah, those are gone. Those are gone."
He's been doing good working on his weight, though. He's sticking to the diet and
awesome.
Still using the same amount of energy, if not a little bit more, with these house projects and stuff. So the weight will come off.
Mm-hmm. Look at Charlie. Charlie looks like half the man he used to be.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, was that all on good eating? Not, I shouldn't really ask that, but he looks awesome, we'll just say. Who cares how he lost it, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think he's had any surgeries or anything like that. It's just discipline, eat less, move more, that kind of stuff.
Yep. Hey, don't put your foot in my Getty bowl.
Sketty.
He wants you.
Back up. You want to come over?
Guapa!
What's up,
Let
mama?
me pull on your Pepe jeans. I mean, your Pepe
There you
pants. Hi. You got mom jeans and you're a boy. He's
Get the
such
New
a
York
peanut,
fizz?
though. He's such a peanut that he. Oh no, I got eat you up.
Ah.
Oh, what? I feel. Oh, let me just. We just gotta watch out for our coffee stuff.
Yeah, watch my coffee, man.
Want this? You happy with your
Can you show my mail from HP last week?
I think did I show it?
I don't know. If anybody didn't see it last week, I just want to say a big thanks to A3 Sky Warrior. I had
Is it this
won
one?
a golf from him. It was actually an entry into another golf. But I was telling him how I was so jealous. I thought I had won gold. My grandson has gold and I don't. And look what he ended up sending me.
Nice.
Smidgens! Yeah, boy. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, A3 Sky Warrior. That was great.
That
I
is
got it
awesome.
Saturday, too, after a long day of crap. At least I came home to a nice letter.
And I think a sticker. I feel
Yes, and a couple sticks.
Yeah. Wish we could add to a new sticker, but all the ones that we want.
But yeah, I thought that was awesome of him. I wasn't trying to squeeze him or nothing. I just wanted to tell him my grandson already beat me to it.
I gotta go check on the wife. She's supposed to be on the road by now.
Yeah. So both of the boys get some. Oh, his sock.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Oh, Saki.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Hey, push over. Jeez, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. You're jealous. You want any yummy dubs?
Morning, Paula. How are you?
What you doing? Give me a bubba. What you doing?
There you go.
I'm
Socks back on.
Jealous.
Oh,
Jealous.
oh, what a crazy weekend. It's so crazy how the weather up here changes. We went from what, minus 30 the other night? Minus 30 to 47 degrees, you know? What's that? 70-something degree swing?
Not even that. We were having
Within a day.
40 degree, almost 50 degree days. Then we got the snowstorm.
3
then,
days.
And then Dad was gone. Then we got the
What a
wind.
crazy week it's been up here. Crazy 2 weeks. Congratulations, Jim, on your 1K.
Stu's
That's
bells with
awesome.
that thing. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Stu. What's going on, brother? Hope all is good this afternoon where you are. Still morning. We're drinking coffee.
I fucking drink coffee right up until. Whoa! Woodies. No, you can't have Grandpa's funny bone.
Brownie.
No funny bone.
Brownie.
Oh, a brownie. Oh, he got brownie from the store.
BC, you look pretty funny the other day swimming in the snow in your backyard. Is it over your fence yet?
Pat was just saying that he lost
Yeah,
his
I
phone.
was laughing my ass off.
With my phone.
Backflips off the roof. I remember doing that as a kid. We had so much snow down here back then.
78.
Way back when. But yeah, we were doing that off the second and third floor, man, right into the snowbanks. It was so much.
Hey, fuck off. He's so funny. We have these little noises that we make, and I go, like I'm gonna eat. He knows. Huh? Caden.
Don't bother me.
He likes whistling too.
I think she likes whistling.
No, I know what he likes.
I know best.
No, I know what he likes.
Gonna hit 60 there, Bill? Holy crap. That's awesome. No, we're only in the 40s all week. And it's supposed to drop back down to 30.
You're talking temperatures. I'm like, A, I thought he was older than that. And B, we're
Well,
like right
he goes in
on
reverse.
We're right on the doorstep. Well, I am.
Sucks to be you.
You're 2 years behind me. Wow.
Paul, we used to jump off our Yeah, Paul, it's crazy. Lucky we didn't get killed when we were kids.
That's an awesome t-shirt, Pat. It says Chilling and Grilling Adventures with Dan B.
Nice.
I didn't know if you were showing us your tit for a reason.
Oh no, actually, this one's kindly old and faded, but
Wait, let me make you big.
see,
Shut up.
you can see it's got a lot of wear on it, but I mean that's
Cute. I like that.
it's 2 or 3 years old. So yeah,
That would look cute on a baby.
it became one of
on
my
a baby
garage
tee.
shirts.
Let me get you from not being big. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'll let you lick too.
Oh, it's a crazy house. We're licking bowls.
Bowl liquor. I guess it's better than being a window licker.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, not to sound like a douche. You know what I mean? Like, please, I don't mean to offend anybody when I say stupid shit like that.
God forgive us. And
Not just
everybody else.
fuck God, no, not God, but people. I don't want to offend them.
What?
I don't want them
What's
to
up,
think
kid?
that, hey,
What's going on?
it's just back in the day you could say certain things, and now like you're not supposed to say the R word. You're supposed to say challenged of some sort,
Yeah.
Oh.
not even disabled, just challenged. Hey, like I'm vertically challenged.
Yeah. Time for the swap back. Swap back time.
Super duper pooper cooper. Ready? As I get the
Fly you to the moon.
Bang zoom.
Crap. All right. I'll be right back. Oh.
Righty. What time we got here? We got an hour, just about an hour. Even. Yay.
Let me make sure the dog doesn't do nothing stupid here. Lucy, stay away from the car.
Right here. Shut up. Taking with Ages in the house. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Sorry. Goody boop boop, goody boop. What are you doing? You going poops? This kid, freaking dealing with a little cradle cap. Oh boy. It's just been so freaking cold that I don't like to soak his head down. I don't want him to catch pneumonia or that RSV or whatever. But like I said, we've been in the house all week. All week. We haven't been out. Friday made a whole week actually, so. Mama done detecting's in the house. Say hi, Mama.
Yeah,
Hi, Auntie.
morning, Deej. Stu's metal detecting. Good to see you here.
Hey. Staring at Grandpa's brownie. No.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's tired already? tired? You tired already? What you doing? See here, I just said he was not pulling on his ear, but actually, he's always kind of gone up to his ear ever since birth, anyways. But it's just weird that I just happened to say that he hasn't been tugging on his ears, and he goes right for the ear. La la la. But like I said, he does. He has always had his hands up like this by his face, up against his ear. So I just have to pay attention to. So if he starts crying when he's drinking or pushing the bottle away and grabbing his ears, then yeah, we'll be making a doctor's appointment. Huh? He has his 6-month checkup. He'll be 6 months on the 25th. However, his doctor's appointment isn't until the beginning of March. And then he'll be set up for another 2 more freaking injections, which I swear to God, though, he still has a slight lump. A slight lump. It's actually gone down since the last time I was like freaking out because I'm like, oh my God. He had 2 injections the 28th of December, and I can still feel the one slightly that's in his upper right thigh, but it's actually way smaller than what it was. So that makes me feel better because now, just job him again.
Morning, Mama. How are you? Thought I'd sneak in from the other end today.
You got to save those stories for the nighttime stream.
What, the lump in the leg?
No. No. What Pig said.
Oh. I obviously didn't process that.
I ain't repeating it.
Okay.
Nope. Morning, Mama.
I heard you say morning, Mama, but after that I lost it. Bean for the
Hi, Bob.
cradle cap.
What you doing?
Use baby oil and a brush.
You beat me up?
Okay, see, I have like this, what is it? It's lavender oil, but it can be like overwhelming. So I just put a couple of drops on my fingers and I do this. And then
Paul, you got anything for shiny spots?
Yeah, powder. Powder. Remember that back in the day? So I use his baby brush and then I use his comb to help, try to lift it up almost like a knit freaking comb. What did I just see? Who did I just see? Adventures in Michigan with Lisa's in the house. Thanks for joining us.
Lisa.
Good morning, Lisa.
I also do the Johnson's baby baby lotion. It's almost gone. It's like
I still can't tell what color hair he's gonna have. It keeps changing on me week to week.
I think it's gonna be brown. He may have like red highlights or whatever. But then again, when Katie was a baby, she had very, very light, almost blonde hair that darkened up. You know what I mean? By the time she was like 4, I think her light that, and you could do this, and she'd have do this. You could do this with her hair and pull your finger out, and she'd have perfect banana curls. We're not going to do that with Katie, no.
No. What you should do is start a poll to see what color his hair is going to be when he's like
My
a
mother.
year and a half.
That's too funny.
Mama's on the line.
Guess who's going to ask to go grocery shopping? Hello. Hi.
Good morning, and how are you?
I am. Are you? Yeah. I know. Well, that's how I would get to your house, by bringing the car. However, because I already asked Chantel this morning, I said, look, I haven't been to Mem since last Friday. She's going to need to go grocery shopping, but I really don't want to bring you out in the cold. So I can, yeah. So I was, because I have some errands to do. I know what you like.
Wants to go out.
All righty. So I will ask Chantel if she can watch the baby. There isn't a problem, Mom. When I know that you and I made made arrangements, I knew that you would probably low on groceries. So I asked Chantel if she had any plans, and I said I'd really not rather bring Mem out in the cold. So we're
Hey, B Higgles, how you doing, brother?
Morning, Brian. How are you, brother?
I know.
Remember to get in touch with me. I'd love to have you as a guest on the Sunday morning show.
Yeah, no, I will send her a text and see if she can watch Caden. Alrighty? Okay. I'll be down there by like 12:31. Okay. All right, Mom. See you in a little.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. I knew it. God damn it. I knew it.
This weekend hasn't been any very good.
And then when I go to say blah 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 about going to pick her up so she doesn't have to go out. Oh, I wasn't going nowhere yesterday. I wasn't even gonna attempt to bring you out yesterday. But again, I figured we'll do her a solid. But she's like, I really want to get out of the house. Okay. And then of course she started with, oh, I thought it wasn't gonna be a problem. It's not when I know that, like, okay, the last time when I went grocery shopping with her, the reason I went down there was because she had a doctor's appointment, which I knew about all the way in the beginning of December, mind you. Okay. So I go to bring her to her doctor's appointment, and then she's like, are you in a hurry? Because I like to do groceries. Okay, so we go grocery shopping. Then she says, again, are you in a hurry? And I'm like, why? And she's like, oh, I was thinking of visiting Aunt Louise. She's supposed to be getting her hip done. Well, thank God we didn't go to the hospital because my aunt didn't have her hip done until
a week later.
Yeah, a week later. And I said to my mother, are you sure? Are you sure she's in the hospital now? And not just that, everything is so fast, even with a hip. She'll be out in 24 hours. I was, you know what I mean? So needless to say, we didn't go visit my aunt in the hospital, but thank God, because it would have been a wasted trip. Yada, yada, yada. So, yeah, she just threw a wrench in. So, yeah. So, I will be sending my daughter a text saying, apparently I'm bringing my mother grocery shopping first, and then we'll do the Hobby Lobby and all that stuff run. And she's going to have to watch Caden. Well, that was the whole thing where she started to get upset. I thought you said there wasn't going to be a problem. There isn't a problem. I'm an early morning person, so the babies and my doctor's appointments first thing in the morning. My mother's an afternoon person. So even if they were to fall on the same day, ours would be over in the morning by like 8. She's like a 2 o'clock person. However, she only has a little Nissan Sentra. So if I have my mother with a walker, the baby with his car seat, my daughter in the back seat, we put the walker in the trunk where I have the fold-up baby carriage because I'm an old bag. So when I take him out of the car in the car seat, he goes right into the stroller so I can push him instead of carry him. Let's work smarter, not harder. Mm-hmm. So now I'm like, okay, 4 people with the baby to car seat, or 3 people with the baby. And then, trying to get her walker in the trunk the last time, and that was when we went to Dairy Queen, that was a shit show. But she needs it, you know what I mean? Because she's like, I'll just use my cane. No, I'm not going to compromise your safety. But when we go grocery shopping, we kind of need the back seat for her stuff, you know what I mean? Because her trunk is full of all of her crap, plus the baby carriage. So she just started to cop a little attitude. I thought you wasn't a problem. There isn't a problem when I know about it. That's why I planned to surprise her with groceries. But no, she wants to get out of the house. So
real quick, Brian, I just looked through yesterday's mail. I checked the trash. I checked the spam folder, and did not see anything from you. Now, Bean, do you have contact information for Brian?
I don't think we do.
Uh,
He's one of the gentlemen we don't have.
All right. Well, try to email me again, brother, and this way we can exchange phone numbers and things will go a lot quicker that way.
Brian Vehicles.
You have
Yeah.
this? Have we ever
Um,
traded stickers or anything?
let me just, if I don't have it saved in my Yahoo, anytime I get my emails, I send anything from the YouTube community. I try to save.
Well, I didn't know if you had him like as a friend on Messenger or
No, I do not.
text message or something like that.
No, I do not.
Because I'd like to have
Look,
him.
he says Brian at bhiggles.com. Pat, wait, let me put this up there.
Yep. I'll try and mail you right now.
When you said Brian, I'm like, okay, which Brian? You know what I mean? We do have a sticker, so we must have a envelope here that has,
But that's a mailing address.
right. But he just put his email address up there. So whew. I'm like, I like sweating BSAC.
Alrighty. You should be getting an email from parkratmetaldetecting@gmail.com with my phone number. And then if you text me, we'll be connected and that'll make things easier for us. All right. Sorry to interrupt the show.
Not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not, the show is all about the people in the chat and talking about
Have a good day, Paula.
every day.
We'll see you later.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate seeing you here in our stream. Oh, come on. Don't hit my stuff. He always closes out my stuff. Later,
Don't
baby.
close out my stuff.
Michigan Jim's taking off.
Bye, Joe.
Later, Boober.
We will be here until the noonish hour.
Not a tired boy.
Yeah,
Rubbing his eyes.
I know. I can't breathe. I got all these freaking bodies that are throwing heat on me. Oh, not you, the dogs and the baby. He was just about to get up. Like, hello, I have breathing bookends. And this little guy. We don't even have the we don't even have the space heater going. Hold on. Shimmy, shake. Yank. Yeah, thank you. Holy moly, freaking dying. Yeah, talk to the stream while I send my kid a text telling her what's up.
Yeah, we can talk to the stream.
Oh, I was talking to my husband.
Poor Pat. Squeeze it in.
Talking to the stream. It's all good,
Oh
people.
my god, I'm so sorry.
I'm asleep myself.
I
like
just
said.
made Little Sprout jump. Change of plans.
We're all good, happy people here.
Oh, my
I think
Lord.
that's primarily because we're older, you know. Thankfully,
I can tell I got home
recently.
last night at 1:30. I probably went to bed at 3, and I had to get up at 5 o'clock and go back into work. Oh yeah, all I did was turn my paperwork in from the weekend and said, "Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "This is a day for me." They didn't seem to have a problem with it.
So she says you're going to be like a year where you won't have to be on call.
Oh, I know. This was my last weekend, thank God. As long as nobody quits or gets fired, and then I'll get shoved back on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully there are older people that aren't the type to quit or get fired.
I was going to say, I got a few retirees above me, which will help out, but
Yeah. The older generation has a much better work ethic for sure.
Kids nowadays. Like I said, we cleaned this guy's building last night. He had a major flood and stuff. We squeegeed out all the water, dried everything.
Right.
But where the ceiling fell out into a sink, we didn't take it out. He bitched this morning because he came into stuff in the sink.
See, I think that's because young people don't have to fix things nowadays.
That's what I meant. He's 20-something years old. He's bitching about crap in the sink. I'm like, where were you last night? We were here for 5 hours squeegeeing your damn floor.
Yeah, no, everything's handed to them.
Yeah.
Their biggest problem is trying to map out how someone could be a biological stepmother.
It sucks. You know, it took me all these years to get to what I make an hour, and these guys just walk in the door and make it.
Mm-hmm.
Really,
Sorry,
man?
Octo Boy.
Or
crazy.
more.
Yeah,
Or more.
there
you
you
know?
go. Yeah,
You know, and boy, there's nothing worse. It's one thing I refused at any job. You know, was like, you know, if I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice, that's one thing. I'll help out. But don't all of a sudden be like, oh, we don't have
don't
money
worry
for
about
this
it,
and
Mom.
that. Then they hire somebody and want you to show them how to do
Yeah,
what
show them
you're
how to
doing.
do your job.
It's like, I'm not going to train my replacement. No,
Yeah,
you're already paying the guy more than me. You're going to have me train him, and then you're going to dump me.
right.
No.
Yeah, I'll skip that plan. Yeah, our place kind of imploded over the last year. We have new administration, and oh yeah, they drove everybody out. We had at least a
Baba.
40 personnel changeover between office and workers.
Hmm.
Everybody quitting because they couldn't take the pressures anymore. Mama, thank you. Like I said, no rush on you. And if you need help shipping, just let us know. We'll send you whatever it costs. Jess wants to do some
That's what
work on it.
Oh, that means she's gonna add her special
A little
touches.
inside job.
Oh, I can't wait
What's
to
up,
see
John?
it. Sorry that I'm trying to get this
Morning,
but
Squirrel.
I did get the message to her.
Magnificent. Sorry. I'm half asleep and she's typing.
Sorry, I told you I had to,
Text in.
and I said hold the queen.
I got the queen.
Scream.
We are screaming and screaming. Hard.
I just want to give her a heads up. See, the thing is too, the way she said it, I'd like to go grocery shopping, so you'd want to bring the car. Yeah, because that's how my ass is going to get from 20 miles away from you to your house so we can go grocery shopping. A. And two, it's not like her ass is ever getting behind that wheel again. But in her mind, she thinks come spring, that is exactly how I feel, Sprout. She ain't gonna be a happy camper, but she's gonna be 82 years old. She doesn't know her ass from her elbow, pretty much almost. There's no way I'm handing the keys over to her. I've already discussed certain taking over payments or whatever of her freaking car, and but I'm not, we're not gonna go here or there until my sister with the ginormous beaver takes it up with her.
Mess with her head when you show up and you walk in, be like, oh, I forgot to bring the car.
Yeah, dude, crap. She has a dark, cobalt blue car, right? Mm-hmm. The last time I went there, she said she was standing at the window looking because she can see cars coming up by the ballpark in the corner. And she said, I just was saying to myself, now what color is her car? White? I have her car. Yeah, because you're going to be driving, lady. Me.
Crazy boy.
But again, I'm trying to keep the peace, and I'm waiting for her to cop an attitude saying, I want my car back. I will. I'll bring it back. I'll park it there. But she ain't getting the keys. I'll give them the fish. Hey, stop it, buddy. What's up, people? People.
Yeah, tough day in the neighborhood.
People.
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Grampy. I got you to bait.
Crazy stuff.
Oh my goodness. if you like to read. I wrote another blog. Vehicles. Wait, let me put this up here, guys.
Ooh. I've learned something.
Yes, it
over the
really
years
is, Lisa.
Reading makes me educated, and smoking weed makes me high. But if I smoke weed and read, I get highly educated. It's a
Pip,
great
pip, pip.
combination. I recommend it for everybody. There's
I have
something
no-
about staying on that same page for like a half an hour really helps it to sink in.
Yeah, you get
You know,
every ounce
it's
of
like,
what they're trying
I
to
read that
sell.
sentence 40 times. Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about.
Here. Stop molesting me. Stop.
I read this book 6 times last night.
And read each page 12 times in a row.
Right.
Ugh. I've got a really killer book inside. Let me get this.
Oh, no.
I used to read all the time too when I was in my teens.
I loved reading,
Used to.
but I used to read like,
I was a Dean Koontz fan.
yep, I was Dean Koontz. More than Stephen King, definitely Dean Koontz. But before that, you know, when you're growing up, when you're a teenager and it's like the Harlequin romances, then they go into the bigger,
No,
thicker novels with Grey Eagle. Shut up,
no,
not you.
not really.
I used to like the pirate stories.
Little
There's
penthouse, maybe.
live stories, love stories of the pirates and
There you go.
Indians. What?
All right, so
It's a Playboy. I'm out.
no. This is a little book put out by Tap Magic. You know, if you're cutting threads, #1 lubricant to use. And it is the Kingsley Report on what men know about women.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's just full of wonderful, you know.
Blank pages.
I was going to say,
It's my favorite book. You
I
know,
thought it was supposed to be bigger.
sometimes when I bicker with my wife, I'll pull this out and be like, yeah, I'm out of my league. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
Okay, honey, we'll do it that way.
There's not a chapter on this. Let me check
Yep.
into it.
It's not covered. At one point, I had a real thick do-it-yourself book, and all the pages were blank, and all it said at the top of the page was "do it yourself." Like, oh, shit, man! Can't believe I paid $16 for this. Gave it to my grandfather as a gift. He thought it was funny as hell.
After my accident, I had to learn how to do things with the condition. But you overcame your obstacle, right? Which is awesome.
Great when we can bounce back. Crazy kid.
Doesn't help when Mem always goes to eat his face.
Yeah. Turns away. Monster.
That's funny, as much as he slept last night, but yet he's ready for now. Or the rest of your bubba. The rest of your bottle.
I wish there was sleep last night. Holy crud.
Booty, 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 boo.
And you know you're old because my automatic clock woke me up again before my alarm did.
Mm-hmm.
And I only got
Your
2
pee
hours
clock?
in. Yeah. Right?
Every 2 hours,
Time
you
to
gotta
go.
get up to pee.
Yep. The automatic clock is a wonderful thing,
Yeah.
but it is kind of reassuring knowing that I'm going to pee every day at 5 a.m.
Right?
Now, if I could just manage to get up before 6:30, save me tons in laundry.
Save me tons of plastic.
Rubber sheets.
Take it easy, Brian.
If
I'll
you
chat
know
with
you're
you
old,
more
but the
later
rubber
about
sheets
the
went from
show.
having fun
Have a
to
good day, Brian.
save you laundry. So much for that, Sprout.
No, not happening.
No, he just started gargling it.
What's up, gurgles? What you doing?
Making funny noises and
No,
loving it.
he was choking on his formula.
You tired, huh? You tired,
That's okay.
boy.
You'll freaking fall asleep on the way
You're
to Auntie
tired, boy.
Shan's.
Crazy.
I'll just make sure he has. Well, she's got 2 cans of formula, so I don't have to make sure he has anything because she has it all there too. It's so weird.
I wish I had lunch waiting at everybody's house.
Just at hers. Plus, I bring the stuff in the bag just in case. But
Hey,
no,
and you're assuming everybody's a good cook.
Right?
all you gotta do is pour water in a bubba and add freaking powder. It's like making Kool-Aid.
Mm.
It's like making instant coffee. I can't even tell you how many freaking mornings or late nights I was standing in front of the microwave with my coffee cup like this and the bubba next to it. I had the freaking spoon of coffee and I started to go towards the bottle and was like, oh, wrong receptacle. Because the formula kind of looks like creamer. You know what I mean? Yuck. But
I used
thank
to
God
love instant coffee.
I can't live without it. I don't really like percolated all that much.
You know, as back in the day when I was a big coffee drinker, you know, going to work and shit, we had one of those water fountains that would put out the hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, people would use that to make tea and stuff, and I'd get my little dime bags and have one of the powdered creamer and one of the instant coffee, and I'd just dump them in and stir it up and get back out on the floor.
Freaking nice.
I used to love those. You
simple.
remember
I mean,
those international coffees that came in the little.
Oh, those
Tins?
bag ones
Oh my
there.
God, I
Yeah,
love
man.
those. Oh,
Those things were freaking awesome.
yeah, they were. I used
Yeah,
to
the
love
mocha,
the mocha.
and stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
mocha was
Mocha
good.
and the caramel or
I
whatever.
used to have stacks of those tins around that I kept
Actually,
like
it's
screws and
vanilla.
shit in, you know.
Yep,
Yeah.
me too. Yep, that's too funny.
Right.
Yeah, it was almost like a Spam can, but not
Yep,
as.
yep, that
Not as
same
beefy.
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, International Delights or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yep. Exactly. That was it. Yeah, I used to get the mocha. White chocolate was good.
Oh yeah. I guess my standard everyday coffee was Sanka. You know, it's like they had good instant coffee.
Well, that's the whole thing, especially where like you're camping off the grid. You don't have electricity, or so you don't have a Mr. Coffee plug-in, but
Mhm.
you do have the percolator if you wanted to go that route. But we just take the guts out of the percolator kettle and
Mhm.
we fill it up and we just do the Maxwell House instant. Or have you ever tried the Folgers in the bag?
Mm.
They're like tea bags, but they're coffee. Those are good for camping too.
Well, you should talk to Jeff Fafa about the coffee I gave him, which is from Barney's, and it's called oh shit, like Santa's Delight or something like that. It's a Christmassy coffee. Only comes out once a year, and we usually buy like tons of it to give to Aunt Bill and Uncle Linda. And I snagged one out and tossed it Jeff's way, and he's absolutely loving that.
Is it like minty or pepperminty?
It's Santa's White Christmas. It's not really minty, but it is super Christmassy, and they make an ice cream that way too.
Like Christmas, I think of cinnamon, eggnog, spice,
Oh, I love eggnog.
candy cane, which is peppermint.
Too bad you couldn't make. Too bad you couldn't make hard boiled eggnog. It's,
Well, you might. I guess you could freeze it, right? And make
you know,
eggnog ice cream.
Gonna be closed.
Is he sleeping?
Nope.
Oh, he feels like.
He's just smiling at me with 2 fingers in his mouth.
I was gonna say for him to put his head down like that, like
He's
oh,
got his
he
2
must be
fingers
off to
hanging.
La La Land.
No, he's looking.
Have you damaged nerve? Reconnect. Yeah, it's like getting hit with a lightning bolt. Oh no shit. See, knock on wood, no shingles here.
Didn't I just get inoculated for that or something? Yeah,
Probably,
my doctor
so
just
you
gave me
don't
shots
get
or something for that. Immunization.
What? I don't get it, Mama. They don't like numb it or anything. What do you mean? How can they reconnect a nerve without sewing it?
E. That sounds rough anyway.
Mm.
No matter how you look at it. Swim back, boy. Mm-hmm.
What you doing?
Oh, how's your finger stuffed in his face?
Yeah, he's feeding. His fingers are always in his mouth. I want to hit. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're not watching it. I want to hit the skip.
I'm gonna hit the skip and watch TV.
I'm not, but it's just that annoying thing that it's like me leaving. My daughter told me about this dark screen or whatever it's called.
Skip it.
So I put it on the dark screen for him last night, because normally I have it on the soundscapes, which plays music, mostly instrumental music, nice, easy listening. So I just got attacked by chance. Dead. Sorry, I'm going back up and reading the right leg. For the cane, I need their arm to detect sometimes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, nerve pain is like, definitely like a bazing. Ooh. I guess my mother's having some kind of issue in the front of her shin on the leg that she fell and broke. So obviously she has nerves that were either stretched out when she fell. I don't know if they're pinched or probably not. Probably they're damaged, but now she gets like tingling and a burning sensation in the front of her shin. So the doctor gave her prescribed something for her to take at bedtime, which, are you all right? Did you just puke or something? Hi. Hey, no, it's from your hand being in your face. Do you want more of this? Do you want more? Take a little nappy and we'll go visit Auntie Shan. Mm-hmm. Oops. If it repairs itself naturally, they cut a couple of my nerves during the surgery on my leg. With time, they regrow together. When they make the connection, it is like a lightning bolt crossing. Oh, no shit. Huh. I know when I had my first hip replacement, they went from the back, posterior. And let me just tell you, after the surgery, the way that they cut you from like the hip across your butt cheek, I felt like a guy with a big ass wallet in my back pocket. Of course, I wasn't wearing pants. I didn't have a pocket or a wallet. And it definitely had that prickly skin rash, heat rash feeling. No joking. Starving. Careful. Oh my lordy lord, what time is it? 35. 11:25. We just, we get 25 to 20 minutes. Okay. Good thing we know Chance is a dog. That's the way to do it, Lisa. Your own pace. This kid, he's a rockin'. He's a roller. I can't say it out loud. Can you a prep?
Yep.
Yeah. As a thank you. Yes. After the trip, when I go pick the baby back up.
So, looks like I'm going to be talking to Brian and try to get him on the early show
Nice.
and
Sweetness.
go through and give some tips and advice to people about making shorts. What's been working best for him, any apps or programs he might use that help it out, and what it comes down to with hashtags or other things that help with the algorithms. But he seems to know an awful lot about that. And so I think
And he gets an awful lot of freaking likes.
Oh, yeah. So
views.
that would, I think that would be good content for the show. Give him a nice chunk of time there for the segment.
I thought it was so funny Sunday when you kept saying that we had to view Kimberly shorts.
Hell yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like, it sounds like you're telling us to go check out our drawers.
Let's go. Google under Kimberly's shorts there.
Yeah, it seems like shorts are like definitely a thing now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because besides YouTube, TikTok is all about smallness. You know what I mean? Like compressing whatever you have. The only thing with that is, it's almost like, well, why make a freaking video? Because who's gonna watch the whole thing? You know.
But some people might come over and subscribe to you and get more involved with you and stuff. And I think Shorts is a better platform than TikTok because TikTok is still owned by China.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, I think that'd be a great guest to have.
Yeah, I just barely was getting up with Sprout that morning because again it was like a off and order all night, and I came out of the back room to make a coffee, and I looked at the time and it was like 7:15. And I said, Park Rap app scared me out too. My hair was all like
I gotta figure out the delay in live streams because it's like that's why I use that like 30-second countdown thing. But I'll get that started on the StreamYard side and be watching over on the YouTube side, and it's like I'm already counted down to like 8 or 9, down by like 8 or 9 seconds before anything starts to show up on the YouTube side. So then it's like when your stream started, I missed whatever you said at first because I had to go through and then X out the commercial, and then I come, and so I'm trying to figure out that buffer barrier before I start talking to people. So that people don't miss out.
Yeah, I just realized like a couple of weeks ago, whatever, that because I have the free version, so you only get the background with the bird in the corner or a leaf background or whatever. But I saw the countdown, a 30-second countdown, because like I said, I was a weirdo and somehow get rid of all my pictures and videos, and that got rid of all of our intros to every video that we normally use. The intro to Brunch with Bean, the outro. So I'm like, great, now I don't have anything, so I figured I'd just throw that little 30-second counter in. Hold on, Bubba.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy. Buddy.
He's my pal.
Freaking spider dog over here. What you doing? Good Daisy. Where's your ball? Is it over here? Where is it? I didn't take it. Is it under the blanket?
You're doing that, bit.
Pooty poo poo.
Getting kinks.
Yeah, he's tired, but hopefully he'll pass out on the ride down. And Shan can just shove him in the swing when he gets there. He won't have to. Well, I tried feeding him at the beginning of the stream. So he almost taken 2 hours to suck that bottle. Like he stopped halfway through, and then we just, try it again.
It's a leisurely Monday.
I think it's his teeth they're bothering.
Yeah.
His gums, I should say, not his teeth.
That's all it does now, chew on his hand.
Yeah. Huh, baby.
Bubba.
Yeah. Hey, poor babies. And this is just the beginning.
Yeah, we ain't got to the yelling
This
stage
is
yet.
just the freaking beginning. No, it's not even screaming. It's just a crying, constant crying, because I just can't. That throbbing. Think about it when you have a toothache. You know what I mean? It just throbbing and throbbing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got the teething stuff that came with that weird pacifier that's kind of shaped like almost a horseshoe, but not really. It's kind of flat now, but it fits right in between both of his upper and lower gums.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the strawberry that he has.
That's okay.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Tired, boogie bugs.
Brown
Wake
boy.
up early. Watch Pat's show. Looked for Starry and realized he canceled, ate breakfast, and fell back to sleep. Miss Robin Marlins. Yeah, we were there for Pat's. Some of Rob's, because I was making French toast for us.
I gotta go over there.
And never made it to Marlins. I forget what we were doing at that point. I might have been rocking him. He does take precedence over everything. It's like he always, well, not always, but sometimes he's fussy when it's supper time. Everybody that has kids knows that it's either you're on the phone with somebody, you're in the bathroom, or you're cooking. But I normally just either say I'll grab it after, or we make a plate and throw it in the microwave. But I usually take care of him first and have to reheat dinner. There are days where I actually am sitting on the love seat and have my plate right next to me on the couch, and I have him on one lap, and then I get Milo at my feet because, hey, whatever she drops, mine. Which kind of works out to my benefit, because if something hits the floor, at least that section will be slightly cleaned. So I have to wash the floor. Huh?
Yeah, good timing.
Yeah. Hoover and Eureka dogs.
Whoop.
I don't freeze them, but I have been throwing them in the refrigerator because back in the day, we used to freeze them. But now they say you shouldn't freeze baby teethers. You should just make them in the refrigerator, and that'll be cool enough for them because, God forbid, it's, rock hard, ice hard, and they bite down on their chip their little egg tooth.
or brain freeze.
Yeah.
Which makes it even worse.
Yeah. But I was thinking of getting some PD pops or baby freeze pops or whatever, and keeping them in the freezer so that he can, if you take him out a little sooner before giving it to him, they're kind of slightly melted, so they'll have that squishiness and crunch to it. But yeah, his fingers are always in his face now. Thanks, guy. He's always munching. Let me see. And it's weird too, because I always thought that the baby's first 2 teeth come in directly center, but he's been chewing to the side on the right. So I'm like, what is he gonna get, an eye tooth? Is he gonna get a lateral already? I know. Hold on. I got something for you. We're gonna give you're gonna get a gummy. Yeah. You're gonna do a gummy. Hold on. I know, I gotta figure out which pocket. I got 2 pockets, and they have 2 sections. One zips and one don't. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby Dooby Doo Doo Doo. Doo 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 doo. I'll be pissed if I don't even have it in my pocket. I know I did last night. Ah! Magic! I told you, Mem comes prepared. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? Okay, ready. Oh my goodness, Bean, that's a little too much. Say, we want to numb your gum, not your throat. We don't want you to choke on your own spit. Yeah. See how he keeps his hand up by his ear? He looks like the guy from Poppin'. So today, Rowan and Martin.
Or from the Muppets, Guy Smiley.
Yeah. Crazy boy. We got about 13 minutes left of the stream. He'd rather chew on my thumb than anything.
We get the Asylum with Mark Miller. Welcome, brother.
Ooh. Thanks for joining us. We get about 13 minutes left of the stream. I can't make it go any longer because I got to take the mother grocery shopping. And who knows what else she's going to spring on me.
When you get there.
You know, whatever. It is what it is. Oh, man. God love her.
Heck yeah.
I was going to go the other day, but I knew it was just too cold. And I didn't want to take the baby out. So I figured, all right, they said all the really, really bad cold should be gone by Monday. I'll just save myself the hassle and just do what I did 2 weeks ago. Like 2 weeks ago, I did it by myself. Last week, I brought her with me. I was just going to surprise her and show up with groceries. Because like I said, I know what you eat. Oh, I really want to go.
Yeah, got to get some outdoor time. Some
Mark Thomas.
change of scenery. You know, those outings can be important. Hey, Mark. Good to see you here, brother.
So, yeah, I'm trying not to piss her off. And like I said, I don't want her ever to wait till she eats her last meal and she's looking at an ice cube tray. No. But I also know that when we went grocery shopping, she had at least 4 other meals in her freezer. Whoa, nice burp.
Oh, kid.
That might be why he wasn't. Well, he drank most of his bottle. I really
Yeah,
can't. He drank most of it. Good boy. Mark Thomas in the house. What's going on, buddy? We got about 10 minutes left of the stream.
Kid. No.
See what I mean? He's lately, right now, ever since I said, oh, he hasn't been playing with his ear. Today he is.
You just had to give him the thought.
Just get that Vulcan point going on.
But he's got little elf ears. Yeah. This one kind of like goes, and this one is cha 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 cha. Cheetah branch. Cheetah branch.
You've been strained. You've been strained. Oh,
I might call the doctors and see if I can get him in there sooner just to get his ear checked. I don't want him to have an earache and because that's not a pleasant feeling either.
Yeah. It's bad enough he still can't eat meat. Now you got to run around with an earache.
Right? We gave him, what did we give him?
Oh, a little piece of French toast.
I squished it in my finger and just kind of, like what I do with his baby Cheeto. I kind of did that. So he had a little lick of French toast. I thought you gave him something though over when you were sitting there with him the other day. Oh, it was from your plate, and then I did mine. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'll be a
He's
baby.
good age for new flavors like that.
Oh, he's loving them too. It's also a plus. I haven't seen anything he won't eat yet.
So
You
far,
want to keep him busy. Put him up in a high chair. Put some maple syrup on his fingers and give him
He would
a
go
napkin or some feathers or something. He'll stay busy for hours.
I got me a chicken.
well, I'm trying to thinking on. Let's try to keep it on the
crazy chicken.
not so. I don't want this kid to be diabetic by the time he's 3. You know what I mean? We already got our own. He's got his Cheetos and I get mine. Only his are good for him. Oh, baby. I really hope you don't get a ear infection. But like I said, that might be because he's tired. And
it's okay. It's a tough day in the neighborhood.
Oh, baby.
Tough day in the neighborhood.
Sorry. Get the hiccups.
What?
Higgy hiccup.
Oh, jeez, don't do that. I'll
Sorry.
be falling
Well,
on the
you'll
floor.
be sleeping in a little bit. Like I said, I already got the diaper bags packed up. So all I have to do is piddle. What?
I might have to jump here. I gotta go chop the ice off the bottom stair.
Well, that's okay because I'm going to ask you to carry them out for me to put them in the car.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so?
Hi, Grandpa.
What you trying to sell me?
My little tail. No, you're not going to jump your brother.
No brother jumping.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There you go. Okay. Lay down. Lay down. No yicks. No yicks.
All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and chop the ice off the stair.
Right now? Yeah.
All right, guys, you have a great
Get
week
about
if I don't
7
run into
minutes
anybody
left.
in a stream somewhere.
Which well, we got Brewers
You
prospecting
up there?
tonight.
Great job again, Pat.
Thank you. Always fun to be here.
Hey.
Get the week started
Well,
off
please
right.
You're
Stop.
talking your
You're
stream,
talking
son.
your stream, but thank you so much
But
for
we always
being
appreciate you coming here.
Oh,
But you did do a great job this morning here too. That's too funny. Yeah, no, your stream is definitely yours and Swifty's stream is
well,
definitely.
modest much. I didn't even think you were talking about me.
I did. I'll definitely make sure my Friday stream never go past noon. You know, Fridays will definitely be only till noon time, so that way they will have, what is it, lunch with you guys?
Yeah, I think that's when he's going to do that as a noon.
Yeah,
noon on Fridays.
on Fridays, right?
We could take our 10, 12 watches and raid you.
That would be killer.
Right?
That would be absolutely killer.
We'll be raiding Pat in the afternoon.
Lunchtime. We go from brunch with Bean to lunch with Pat and Swifty. Then we'll have to chew the bone with Brewer. No, that's not on Friday. That would be Can't Do. Barbecue with Can't Do.
All right,
I am
guys.
dying.
You guys have
I'm
a great week.
sweating my freaking bee sack. Telling you, holding a little, I don't even know how much he weighs, but 12 and a half pound bundle of hotness. Definitely makes my freaking, he definitely flips my hot flash switch. I can just feel, his heat coming off of him. Which is, I'm glad I put him in short sleeves today and not a long sleeve like he was in yesterday, because he'd be dying right now. Hey, Grandpa. Bye, Grandpa. Say bye. He's going to go clear the step off so Memmy doesn't take a header like he did a couple of weeks ago. Right down on my knee. And it's weird because I asked him that one day out of all the days that I carried the baby out to the car, hey, babe, can you carry the baby for me in the car seat? Because I didn't go out like I normally do beforehand and put my pocketbook in the diaper bag in first. So he's like, yeah, sure. Blah, blah, blah. He goes out first. I follow him second. I go down the stairs, no problem. I hit our walkway and hit snow on top of pine needles and leaves. And right down on my knee. I got 2 places where it tore the skin, so I think I hit and then went slid, and it just scraped away the rest.
Well, it's a good thing he was holding the baby.
I said, man, what is the odds? The one time I ask you to carry him out to the car and I wipe out with just something light in my hands. But again, I had sneakers on, nothing really with tread. And I hit that slick snow. But another thing was I knew that the car, I think, door were locked. So I wanted to get out there so I could hit the button to unlock the door so he could just swing the door open and get the baby in. And yeah, right. He didn't even know. He turns around and he's like, oh my God. Like it was almost like an inconvenience, but because I couldn't get right up, I'm like, hey. And then, of course, being diabetic, yada, yada, I look and I'm bleeding because of the Coumadin that I'm on, but not profusely, but still. But the worst thing was instantaneous bruise. Like, oh my God, like somebody cracked me like Tanya Harding whacked my
Hit you with a bat.
Yeah. Need a bigger couch. This thing's like 7 feet long, but I hate it because we got it from, I don't know, when the hell did we get it? I think we got it from when he worked at St. Teresa's. They also had, besides nursing rehabilitation, they had 3-story apartments, yada, yada, yada. And either somebody expired that was living in the apartment or didn't expire, but had to go downstairs into the nursing home type deal. And whatever the families didn't take, you either donated or whatever, and our couch was pretty much shit. So he brought this one home. But the thing is, it's like the old kind where the seat kind of goes back. It's almost like an Adirondack couch, okay? It's weird. Like, you can't just lay on it and be comomfortable because you're at a freaking yeah. It's I keep telling him.
Take it easy, Mark.
I want thanks for coming, Silent Mark Miller. Leather. I want leather couches, but he hates leather. But I'm so sick and tired of.
I've never gotten the appeal of leather.
See, with me, cloth holds stains and smells. You ever try? It's like washing a stain off of the couch, and the stain goes from like this to the ring just keeps getting bigger.
Stain wise and blah blah. What gets me really is like when you go to buy a car. Every place I go to buy a car, these people are like, "Well, this unit's going to cost a little more because it has the all leather interior. These leather seats are just soft and cushiony," and it's like, it's a car, man. So I don't need leather seats, and they push leather seats on you all the time. Here's a clue, and I want you to notice this while you're out and about in the world today, people, especially if you've got a car with leather seats. Tell me if everything you sit on don't feel like underwear. So what's the point of freaking leather seats? I'm not driving their ass to enjoy the leather.
Leather seats in the winter, you got to put some kind of blanket down because it's cold and it feels like it's cracking under your ass. Yeah. And then in the summertime, you sit on it, you got to stand up and you leave an inch of your skin on the seat. So again, you have to have a towel or something down. The only good thing, the only pro, I think, of having leather seats is that you could come right out from being in the beach and be soaking wet and sit on your leather bench seat or whatever, and it'll drip dry. You know what I mean? It'll dry off way quicker than if you were to sit on a cloth seat and then go to get in your car 2 hours later and sit down, and now you have a wet ass because you forgot you got in the car. Even if you had a towel on, it's still
all the more reason to avoid the beach. And again, everything I sit on feels like underwear, so I'm not going to the extra expense.
I don't like leather either, Mama. Like I said, I want it for the cleaning aspect. You know what I mean? Like I said, I got 2 male dogs, and let me just put it out there. I ever get a dog after these 2 go to freaking cross the Rainbow Bridge, it's going to be a female, because female dogs do not cop a squat in every nook and cranny. They don't pee on every piece of furniture. Anything that's from floor to dick high on my Jack Russell Terrier, he will spray. Buddy, same thing. At least Milo will go up and tag something. Buddy will just freestand in the living room. I'll be like, I got a little tiny, like, who dropped an ice cube? Like, where did this come from? Because it's in the middle. It's not like he went over and peed on the rocking chair leg. You know what I mean? And sometimes he just kind of like stands with 4 feet down and he doesn't even lift his leg like a male does. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what are you doing? Are you just looking around or are you doing something?
Just a quick little
Sugar, treasure, high and by. I don't say that to be a jerk. I'm just saying because I do have to end the stream. I got to take my 81.5-year-old mom grocery shopping. So we're just going to, because I'm yada, 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 and rattle, rattle, rattle. So we're just going to wave bye to everybody. Thank you, Pat, for being here and holding the stream for us as per usual. We definitely appreciate it.
Always happy to be a part of this.
Streams. We're so happy for you guys. The success of the first 2 streams, we know it's going to be great. You guys are definitely not going to have any problems.
Being hopeful.
And like Pat had said before, Brewers prospecting later on tonight. Hopefully I'm awake for it. But we're just going to say goodbye. Thank you all for coming. Sorry for the ones that just got here. Sometimes I'm here for 3 hours and sometimes not. Today it's 2. Thomas 907. Hello and goodbye from me and Little Sprout. Hey,
hit that thumbs up on your way out if you didn't hit it on the way in.
my dog sounded like a chicken. All right, peeps. I'm not gonna cut the mustard anymore. We're just gonna say our goodbyes. I gotta get this one dressed. Later, guys. We'll see you on Friday.
Bye.
Take care.